Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to something a bit different actually. Instead of this being a pre-released version of an aircraft, this is releasing on the PC, Xbox, and, surprisingly, the PS5. So that is where we're going to be flying the new Dassault from Azurpoly. Really excited about this, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Let me just get this shared real quick. And we will dive into it. So it is, what did we say it was? I think 180 sim coins, which is $45 if I'm not mistaken. Let me scroll back up here so you can check it out. But yep, so we're gonna grab it and hopefully have some fun with it. So the Dassault Rafale has released on the PC, Xbox, and PS5. Let's check it out. Done. And I was bullied by the viewers to get this, so if it sucks, which I'm sure it won't, it's Azurpoly. They make great add-ons, so. But alright, let's grab it here. Minimal. Oh goodness, I am gonna stop doing this live. By the way, we are gonna be just doing videos to let you know what's going on. But goodness great, if you guys continue to enjoy these streams, I'm happy about it. So that's all that matters. Let us dive into it here and have some fun. Hello to the 55 of you already stopping on by. I'm sure a lot of you are from the previous stream. I'm always nervous going into a fighter jet because I am not versed in any of these. So I'm hoping I can do it justice here and have some good gameplay. And Baguette, hello again. And Patrick, hello, hello. This is a nice surprise. This plane has a lot of stuff I haven't seen in any other aircraft before. So, on the PC side, I know there's this whole thing with combat and everything. Obviously, we're not going to be getting that on the console side, but still, looking forward to it regardless. And welcome back, Mrs. And Jadu, welcome as well, and Paul, and Sush. Glad everybody's back here again. Let's have some fun with the new aircraft. Let me guess. I don't know why it does this all the time, by the way. Hang on. It doesn't actually enable it, so you have to go to my library and then enable it. I don't know why it doesn't just do it for me. Get the bundle. There is no bundle. Unless it came out after the fact. But I don't think there's a bundle. I don't believe it. If it is, though, well, I'm not going to restart. We're good. But yes, bullied Patrick. Bullied. Gotta fly somewhere in France? Alright. We're heading to Tennessee. Alright. Let's go to... I don't want to go to Paris. I don't really like the photogrammic imagery there. We'll just go out somewhere. Go to Lima Foxtrot Romeo Mike. By the way, let me get my... There it is. Let's check out the liveries that come with it. Bundle was on PC. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm not really too worried about it. I'm sure it has a decent selection of liveries already. Oh, what the heck is that? What's the... Does it mean there's a co-pilot, I guess? Or wait, why is there a helmet? What is that? I don't know what that means, but okay. So we have Tiger Meat, Qatar, Indonesian, Indian, Hellenic, an Egyptian, Croatian. We've got an Azurpoly livery. Nice. And then some other random ones. So we'll just pick one and go with it. Why are okay? I mean, honestly, Captain, I've seen you say this a lot, but to be completely honest with you, considering we've been going months without anything in the marketplace, I'm happy that we're at least getting one a day as opposed to one every month. So, yeah, that's kind of my thought process on it. I mean, hang on, let me get this to noon here. We'll get some nice up close shots of this. Because this is an officially licensed Dassault aircraft as well. They actually worked with the manufacturer on this plane. So I'm going to assume we're going to be getting some awesome audio out of this and everything else. So that is very exciting. And it looks fantastic already. It's just awesome to see PlayStation get this day one as well. Because Azurpoly was making it sound like it wasn't going to happen. This was going to come out later. But this is the first add-on to release for everybody at the same time. So very cool to see that. Give you a little up-close look at the wheel. With some Michelin branding. Nice. Very nice. Let's go ahead and get rid of all the walk-around bits. I see flight sim post, and it's like, oh, what's going on? What's new? And then it's the 737 that they have in 24 released on 2020. It's like, oh, goody. Oh, goody. Nice. Oh, it looks so good. I love it. All right, let's see what's going on. Oh, I love that they have this stores display. What is? Oh, we got a mechanic we can show too. What is he? Oh, goodness gracious, that's what it means. Hold on. Let me go ahead and position this a bit better here. Nice. That's cool. Dang. That's a shot right there. That's cool. All right. It's not wanting to show my mechanic though. Maybe because I took the cover. Oh, hang on. Start inspection. Oh. Why am I stuck in the hangar? Oh, sweet. What? Got a whole animated dude walking around. Okay, that's cool. I like it. I think his flashlight actually works too because I saw it on. How we looking? Are we looking good for our first flight? No, this is sweet already. Oh, he's actually... What in the world? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's so... That's so cool. I don't know. Oh, I think this popped up because we're at the fuels pump. That was unexpected. I thought he was going to just walk around. Actually ducking under the wing. And this, folks, is why Azurpoly is awesome. Oh, even oh shoot! I didn't even pay attention. I should have looked at the. Appreciate it, dude. That was awesome. All right. Let's get our weapons on here. And Big Chungus, holy crap! I'm so sorry. I'm gonna catch up with chat, but just because you help us out and spend your money, even though when you don't want to, and you said it multiple times that you want to stop doing this, so my help to you. Oh, I appreciate it, Chungus. I mean, this is already. I'm already happy with it. Just everything that we've seen so far. We got an air show layout. Why does this... Oh, okay, hang on. Let me get away from this stupid building that the camera likes to go into. But, Chungus, thank you so much for the $9.99. Very much appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy the content. But yeah, I said, like, last week I was going to be done doing this, yet here we are. But, I mean, how can you skip out on this? Seriously. There's that. Got air ground. Of course, you can do it custom as well. I'm just kind of going through this. Oh, it looks so beefy. Oh, I love it. Even got a laser guided thing going on here. Oh, this is sweet. This is already topping everything else we've ever owned aircraft-wise from fighter jets. And then you can even make your own custom loadout. Nice. Get all high tech with that. And then, of course, you can pop in here and do your own if you want to. So for now, we'll keep it clean. That way we can kind of get used to this. We have a... Well, what is... what is this? Flight level heading. Oh. I'm sorry. This doesn't actually work on console though, right? The dogfight mode? What? I like how you can actually spawn people to get to. That's insane. We'll have to mess with that when we're up in the air. Of course, we have this. We have a small EFB if we want to change that. Force pilot head, pilot rest position, mirror seat reflections. Okay, dang. Afterburner on throttle axis. Yes, please. I hope I want that. We can, of course, change that if we want to. We got the fuel. We have the map. And then information. Sweet. Well, all right. We're going to go ahead and get this thing started on up and hear what it sounds like. So let me get this situated. We'll turn up the audio and we'll hear what this thing sounds like. Because so far, loving this thing. I mean, it's got some cool features. So let me get in a good position here. Turn up the audio and enjoy. we'll see. We'll see how that goes, because I know the other audio is glitching out hours. That's why I wanted to shift out of the way there. But we'll see how it goes continuing on. Because I was starting to hear that kind of staticky effect going on. Again, I think that was because of multiplayer models being in the area with their engines on. So we'll keep an eye out on that. But it looks and sounds incredible. So let's dive into it here and fly it in the air. And I'll catch up with chat finally as well. But I want to focus on the plane first. I think the audio's really... I mean, we'll see. I'm worried the multiplayer stuff might have glitched it out a little bit. Hang on. I want to restart 1 second really quick without multiplayer being around and seeing how it sounds. Because I think multiplayer might have really just destroyed that. Let me take a quick look. I think my, hang on, did my settings change on this? Afterburner, why no afterburner? Hello? Oh, there we go. That's what it's supposed to sound like.
Too fat. And here, let me turn up the audio again.
Too fast. Too fast. Too fast. Too fast. Too fast.
Very awesome. I love it. Very, very awesome. So we'll kind of mess with the other features here. Just wanted to have at least a nice section where you can just hear the plane, see how it's doing. Sounds awesome seeing hearing the other ones flying around as well. I love it. But alright, let's see what this spawning feature... Well, here, first of all, let me catch up with chat here. Because, my goodness, I'm so far back. What a way to set a quality standard. Yep. No doubt about it. And Azurpoly always does that. They're one of the few developers where I am perfectly fine with spending that amount of money on something. Because you can get the Concorde for $40, or you can get this for $10 or $5 more. I wonder which would I choose. Marketplace does not allow developers to have active weapons. They can only be for display. The PC version, though does have a working dogfighting mode. Unless they somehow got around the rules and made it work here, but we'll see. I'm sorry, Pigtowns. I'm sorry. So, I do have one complaint, though. Gyroscope is a bit weird. You see how it's doing that juddering? It doesn't like gyroscope fully. So, Azurpoly, if you're watching this, if we can get that worked on a little bit, I'd appreciate it. Because it just does some weird stuff like that. So, we will be flying this with the stick, unfortunately. But anyways, let's see. Afterburners look so good. They do, I agree. let's see. But anyways, let's see what the spawning thing's about. Let us spawn, I don't know, we'll do a 747 first, why not? Or we'll do a 737, make it easy. And let's do Malaysia Airlines. Flight level 15,000, heading, I don't know, 262. Okay, 199's fine. I'll do we'll just do it. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna do it. Oh, gyroscope, because that's not working the way I want it to. It's a bit weird. So, how am I supposed to figure out? Can I spawn this, like, click on a map? Because there's coordinates, but I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I don't know if this works on console. I'd be surprised. Try it without dogfight mode on. Because I can't change the coordinates, so I'm not sure. Because is it just spawning at 0, 0? Like, I don't know if it's like, okay. I don't know. Or does it just spawn kind of in the general area, possibly? Huh. Yeah, I don't know. All I do know is the weapons, I would be highly surprised if they shoot on a marketplace version since it's not allowed. I like the screens though, that's pretty sweet. Alright, let's try to land this thing. I'm sure that'll go poorly. The clouds look awesome. It was great flying through that. Performance is great. It's doing really, really good. Chungus, you need to have it set over here. Go into the eyeball, and then make sure afterburner on throttle access, because if you don't have that set, you need to have a keybind for it. So once you get to, for example, us, at 85% on the throttle, it'll go into afterburner mode. So just get that EFB up, hit the eyeball, and then turn that on. And then you'll have this. The animation, oh, it's so good. Very nice. Nothing else on the PlayStation side? I mean, that's all right. It's a pretty fantastic one. Appreciate it, Road Dog. Welcome to the stream. For several weeks, all the models on PS5 market have had errors. I don't know what that means. Well, if Microsoft ever quits putting in a bunch of garbage developers like Bredok and get India Foxtrot Echo into it, you will be getting some great things like the F-14, which was a collaboration with them and Heatblur. And an F-16 that they're working on, all that good stuff. So hopefully Microsoft and the joke of Bredok will be the only thing that they'll focus on and finally get some other developers that know what they're doing into the marketplace for PlayStation. Alright, let's bring this speed down. We're going to go for our first landing. Again, I am not expecting it to be a good one. We'll see. Let me also change out or get the realistic reflections going on. Mirror seat reflections. Oh, I see. Just adding it to the because it just doesn't have it without it. Interesting. So if we show pilot interior view. Oh, he doesn't show up in the reflection. It's alright. You can have him sitting in here if you want. Oh, he doesn't have a head. I think that's another setting. Hang on. He kind of gets... Oh, shoot. Oh, there's the tablet. Okay, I was a little worried. There he is. Custom model if you don't want your own avatar. Oh, Oscar Piastri's back. It is summer break after all, so appreciate you stopping on by again, Oscar. And Spoonbill, welcome as well.
Landing gear.
Yeah, we'll get there, thank you.
Landing gear.
Leave me alone.
Landing gear.
Oh my goodness.
Landing gear.
Oops, I didn't mean to go into gyroscope, hang on. Watch the animation, by the way. Oh, look how it curls up. That's cool. Beautiful animations. And Hillary House, seen this for the first time at an RAF cost forward air show this year, literally after the typhoon, was pleasantly surprised how good it was. Nice. I'm sure it's awesome to see this thing flying around in person. I would just reinstall the sim then if you're having that level of issues, because, yeah, that's not supposed to be happening. Alright, let me focus on the landing here. I'm almost stalling this thing out. I'm looking at chat. Seems like the Eurofighter glitches out our audio. Because now it's back to that glitchiness again. Unfortunately. By a lot. Oh, goodness. We might be out of multiplayer for a little bit. Because now that's just jacked our audio completely. Oh, if you're just joining, the audio is not like that. That's just because of, I believe, the Eurofighter's doing it. It was fine up until that moment. Oh, that's not going to be good. Let me restart. I'm not listening to that the whole time. No. Because the Concorde was by us, the F-18 was by us, and it didn't do it until the Euro came in. At least I think that was a Eurofighter. Alright, let's try that again here. Let it load on in. for another landing over here. Before a Eurofighter comes and jacks everything up. Look at those beautiful clouds. The perfect scene for the aircraft to fly around in. Alright, we're gonna carry a lot more speed too because I was going way too slow. I'm very much enjoying it so far, that's for sure. That one didn't glitch. Maybe it's multiple people being around? I don't know. Who knows? All I know is I'm not going to be listening to that. Such a short runway. It's alright, we'll do a touch and go. A bit more. We'll kind of hang around 150 knots, maybe? And that sounds good. I like the crosshair that attaches to the runway. It's kind of cool. Can you zoom out in cockpit view? Of course. Oh. Just wanted to pause the sim a little bit, that way I get a little bit of a break between planes. Oh god, I'm gonna be so bad at landing this thing. Oh crap. I'm gonna do a lot of training at my local airport since it's a long runway. It seems it doesn't want to do my afterburner again. Do I have to like toggle that on and off or something? It's like it almost forgets I want it that way. There we go. Yeah, it seems like that resets after a respawn. Nice. That really spins fast when I go full on left on the, or right on the stick there. Yep, because unlike most fighter jets, this has actually been worked with Dassault directly. This is an officially licensed product with the manufacturer, which is why you get so much extra detail and sound. Just, they probably had unprecedented access to working with them and getting the audio just pretty much lifelike and everything else in between. That's what makes this also a special fighter jet. And I don't think many developers outside of maybe Heat Blur can say they've worked directly with the manufacturer. Like, to actually have official licensing for a fighter jet, I mean, that's pretty sweet in flight sim. Now, regarding, I doubt everything is simulated in here, obviously, because I'm sure there's things that are secret or whatever at a higher level that the general public don't need to know about, but right, Snow? I agree. I fully agree with that. I don't know why it's such a thing with some manufacturers in real life that don't want to be involved in it. How did I change the HUD? I did? What do you mean change? I don't think I've changed anything. Unless I hit a button at one point over here. That change anything? I don't know. We got Bull, Bingo 1500, Destination 1. Oh, Altitude Select. Alright, so that's a little bit of the autopilot, I suppose. We also have this as a touchscreen, so if you have a flight plan going on, you can have that highlighted. We have Pick. We have Touchdown. U. Service and map. Oh, that's nice. You can center it, move it, because this is just a touch screen here. It's set to north. Oh, look at the AI traffic. Are they actually up here? I don't see anybody, but we're seeing it on this. Very nice. We also have a brightness. Yeah, change out the settings on that. Brightness and everything there for our fuel. Is this touchscreen as well? Holy crap, it is. We have system page. I know we have flares as well. Oh, autopilot page. Where does that get thrown up on? Oh! Oh, and then you control it from the stick? Oh god. Okay, don't... Okay, that really freaks everything. Okay, that's good to know. I don't know how you... D-pad, maybe? No? Right analog stick? I'm not really seeing anything happen. Oh! Oh boy. Yeah, there's some documentation I'm gonna have to read about this, that's for sure. Pilot enable and disengage. The fire button that actually does engage, which is funny. Got spoilers toggle. Some of the prompts are up on the top, so I can't really read it. Change combat mode. Holy moly. If you're really, really, really into fighter jets, I don't think anything's... I mean, this is insane. Got the hooks, refuel switch. I mean, everything is operable. There's not an in-op button in here by the looks of it. The thing I appreciate, though, too, is even if you know nothing about it, you can still hop in here and have fun with it. And then, of course, learn everything on the go from that. Fuel? Oh no, whatever shall we do? Just want to see something here. Again, this shouldn't work. I mean, if you get it on PC, you can have a whole dogfighting mode with this, but marketplace rules make it to where that doesn't happen, unfortunately. Oh, we got the laser setting too, if we have our laser weapons going on. Nice. Oh, didn't we? Oh. Did that actually animate dropping or what? Let me see here. Let me get the camera in a good spot. Or does it just disappear? Okay, just disappear. Okay. I was wondering if it dropped. It probably does outside of it, but since marketplace rules can't have any movable weapons, it's probably... But yeah, I'd be surprised if it isn't like that on PC. On the non-marketplace one. Still don't know what this is supposed to do. I mean, I can't change the coordinates. We tried messing with this earlier and it just doesn't want to spawn. Because there's no way for me to change the coordinates. Unless it does end up spawning somewhere around here. And I just don't see it. No ejecto seat. Thankfully, because I feel like I would accidentally click... Oh, we can do something with the armrest, apparently. Change the cabin temperature, and everything else in between. That nice sunset on the side here. Let's find a nice airport that'll be good for any sort of landing for me, because I need a long runway. I definitely need a long runway. Let's go over here to the coastal town. That looks nice. Of Lima Foxtrot Romeo Delta. I like it. Frank, this is in France. You can absolutely join on in. This is free flight. Make sure you're on US East. And free flight conditions set to all players. $45 for this new aircraft. I still love the animated ground check. That is such a cool detail. Oh, is this where that castle that floods every so often's at? That's a nice random surprise. Didn't mean to come over here for that, but that works out tremendously. $180 sim coins, which is $45. Is anybody in the, I don't think anybody's in this, are they? No. Because I just want to see how, if the draw distance is better than that Eurofighter's 10 feet. That is such a cool place. I want to visit that at some point in real life. Because that looks really cool. Oh, I didn't mean to black us out. Hang on. I need to turn off the G effect. Let me have my fun. This is the PS5 Pro. Yep, exactly, Raven. I mean, like I said, this is one of those developers where you know you're getting your money's worth out of a product. And this is no exception. Hang on, let me get some more weaponry on here. Some air to ground this time, please. Nice. This will really help with my landings. Having all this extra weight. Oh, crap. Need for DCS, not Microsoft Flight Sim. Okay. That's nice. Known to the F-35. F-22 is on the way at some point from Top Mach, but Microsoft still hasn't approved anything from India Foxtrot Echo, unfortunately. They'd rather get the crappy A380 in first. This thing just looks so awesome, especially when it's full of armament. I mean, come on. Really enjoy flying this thing, too. I am loving it, Whiskey. And I think the Eurofighters glitched our audio. Yep. Oh! Before we... Hang on. I'm gonna restart, because now we have the broken audio forever. I just want to see the other Rafale here. Looks like a short... Oh, it's a bit further. Still pretty short, but nice, unsafe. Hang on, let me restart the flight, because Eurofighter keeps glitching it out. I love it. Absolutely worth the price. Go, let it load back on in. Get my weapons back again. Toggle that. Oh, hang on, sorry. Messing up my camera here. Let's go for the scalp. That'll give us all our laser-guided modern weaponry on here. Let's meet up with Unsafe down there. I love that you also get some different, like, you feel the weight of the weaponry on here. Like, you're not just flying like you don't have the weapons. It becomes a lot heavier as you would expect it to be. So yeah, it's like 0.3 of a nautical mile when it drops out. So still a little bit further than the Eurofighter, but still would like to see that a little bit further there. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to fly by you. Trying to keep up with you. Might have to restart the whole sim now. I'm still getting that audio issue, unfortunately. But we'll make do with it for now. Not really, because I don't want to listen to this too long. Nice. Well, here, I'll try one more restart. If it still glitched out, I'll have to restart the sim. Because it might not ever disappear. If you get it outside of the marketplace on PC, yes, you can shoot it. But if you're buying it from the marketplace rules don't allow working weaponry. So if you're on multiple platforms, just something to keep in mind. Fly around these clouds a little bit, and then we'll head over to that airport. And Michael, US East is the server, and then flight conditions and free flight are set to all players.
Fast. Too fast.
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry.
Too fast.
I'll slow it down for you. I'm having too much fun going fast with all the weapons on here. I have no idea how to engage autopilot, so we'll do that at some point. I'll just enable it and see what happens. We've gotten to the menu, but I didn't know how to navigate it after. Or maybe it's touchscreen at that point. Hang on, let me look. Let me look, let me look. Ah, yes, it is. Don't know what the heck TF means. Of course, have a flight plan, so if we want to follow that, we can. I don't know where it's going to, but it's turning. Well, there we go. I guess I do know how to set up the autopilot. Don't know what I have it set to, but at least you get an idea of the autopilot on. This has a lot more detail to it than the Typhoon does. If you're into that type of thing. I mean, the Typhoon's great too, don't get me wrong, but it just depends on how much detail and workings of the instrument panel you're wanting. Because I don't think I've seen an in-op button in this entire cockpit. But alright, let's go try to land this again. I'm sure it'll go poorly, but... Oh, we're actually heading the right way. Perfect. Nice snow, very nice. The F-22 update should be getting to Xbox soon, and then the F-22 should arrive on PlayStation after that. And Corby, yep, on PC you can do dogfighting with AI traffic. But that's only on PC. And based off the trailer from Azurpoly with the weapons, yes, there are explosions. I don't know how much detail it goes into. I don't think the plane implodes that you destroy. It might just disappear. I don't really know. But alright. There's a little autopilot there. And of course, unlike the Eurofighter, this is all officially licensed as well. They've actually worked with Dassault on making this. So you'll get a lot more detail than the Typhoon. Which now at this point, I wish I didn't buy the Typhoon if I knew this was... Because I thought this wasn't coming out right away. I would have just waited for this, but... We got it now. There's our airport. Very nice. Decent runway, so that way when I float all the way down half the runway, we should be able to hopefully get a decent landing in here. Is what's supposed to be that slow? I'm not going fast, I'm trying to land. Top speed is 450 knots cruise speed, according to the EFB tablet, which sometimes is always lower than it actually is, but and there's your answer. Of course it can. It is the Rafale. It's in the title of the stream from Dassault, made by Azurpoly. Keep coming in too hard. I get worried because it looks like I'm dropping out, but I'm really not, and then I panic, and then I pull back, and then I end up dropping again. You will only get functional weapons on the PC version. Marketplace does not allow working weapons. You can have them displayed, but they will not function over here on the Xbox and PC or PlayStation. So if you want to enjoy the dogfighting mode that comes with this, you'll have to be on PC for that. My audio's starting to freeze. I think it just might be multiplayer in general. It doesn't like at times. That, or if it's slew mode being used and it kind of glitches things out, I'm not entirely sure, but it doesn't like something regarding that on the multiplayer side. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to turn off multiplayer for now because I'm kind of done restarting every time that happens. But we'll do it one more time and see, but I'm going to go somewhere else. I need a long runway to practice this at because my landings suck at the moment. Yep, comes with... Here, I'll show it while we're up in the menu at the moment. But it comes with a nice slate of liveries. Of course, have the French ones here. You have an Azurpoly, the developers of it, having their own little livery, which looks pretty cool. Got the Croatian Air Force, the Egyptian Air Force, the Hellenic, Indian, Indonesia, Qatar, and Tiger Meat 2015. I need to click on that because I don't know what this helmet icon means. Let's see if anything's different with it. Which, by the way, we're going to go ahead and pop over here again so you can see all the settings that we were looking at in the beginning, which I think are really cool. Marketplace updates Monday through Friday now, Mock. There is not a set day for it. I guess maybe it just adds the person? But I mean, you can just toggle that on and off anyways, so I'm not really sure. I don't know. Very, very weird. Let it load on in. There we go. Oh, it comes out with a different helmet. Okay, I see. Well, we'll take a look at it then. I'm excited. And if the audio glitches out one more time, I'm just going to turn off multiplayer. Because I don't feel like listening and restarting every time that glitches out on us, unfortunately. So just bear that in mind. All right. Oh, there he goes. Oh, I guess I should tell him to start. Hang on. I'm so sorry. Hang on. Let me get on over here. I'll need to do this at night because I'm really interested to see if that flashlight actually is doing anything. My favorite part coming up. Oh, yep, there's the flashlight working. Nice. That answers my question on that. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you want to hear the startup later without any other audio going on, we can always do that a little bit later as well. Appreciate it, Fonzie. Oh, hang on. Hang on, got some helicopter wake turbulence there. Oh, I think the audio is already starting to glitch out again, so it does not like multiplayer, it seems. I still think it's the Eurofighter, though. Because it seems like anytime that's around, it starts to freak it out, but we'll see. If it is glitched, then I'm gonna shut off multiplayer for this. No-go? Wait, why?
No-go.
Why is that no-go? Oh, I'm just gonna go down where you don't say it, and then we're gonna take off anyways, okay? Because I don't have time to figure that on out. Oh, speaking of which, do I have the helmet thing at all, or? Alignment? Is it a setting in the EFB, possibly? It's always nice having a map that has labels on it. Still waiting on the EFB to do that. I guess there must be another button for it. 180 sim coins. And Gus, make sure you go to the tablet, the eye icon, and then from there set it to where the afterburner is on throttle access. Because if you don't have it there, you need to set another button to toggle the afterburner. So just check that, and you'll have the afterburners engaged. Oh, that's so cool. I love how it does a spoiler, basically. Just pulls everything up. That's cool. I am pretty sure we're far away from things like Airshow Assistant coming to the PlayStation side, if I'd have to guess. Because it seems like the only focus right now is aircraft, since we're still not getting airports or livery packs or anything like that. I mean, I don't know where the rest of it went. Did I do a quick... Did I hit start here on the tablet, or did I do the quick start? Maybe that's why. Or maybe it's not there because I supposedly have a helmet that can do it. I don't really know. No idea. Because maybe me doing the quick start is why it said no-go on my takeoff. Safety switch on safe position. Set gen safety switch to hot position. Yeah, I don't think I did it through the tablet, that's probably why. I don't want to go too slow here. See, I go too fast down and then I end up floating it. And now we got some wake turbulence. Very good, very good. But here, hang on, let me see something here. Get our spoilers going. And let me try it through here. See if that does it. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure what it is with this helmet one. I'll just switch back to the other one. It's gonna be something we'll have to figure out down the road. And let's go for the Croatian Air Force livery on this one. Flying in Denver, nice taco, very nice. See how it does around some photogrammic areas here. Oh, hello? We were like right on the edge of it there. Little multi-sonic boom for you. That's funny. Just try to get an angle there. But very cool. I like it. Still awesome that this is releasing at the same time for all three platforms now. The first one to actually do that. So, I think it's safe to say that the PlayStation Marketplace is finally at a point where we should see that pretty much a lot more often with new products. At least hopefully so. Because obviously we had a few weeks ago that didn't release alongside. So, we'll see. Well, very cool. We'll get one more landing in, and then I think we're going to wrap it on up there. Depends on what you're looking for, flight. Depends on what you're looking for. Yep, Patrick, I agree. It's great to see that. Now it's time for another poor landing. Having a blast with it, Adam. Having an absolute blast with it. It's the typical Azurpoly craftsmanship. Again, flight, it's depending on what you're looking for. I said that the... Oh. If you're looking for a more in-depth fighter, you'll get it from this one over the Eurofighter. If you're just looking for something to fly around in and have some fun with, and you get that from both, but without all the extra systems, then the Eurofighter is the way you want to go. Just depends on what you're looking for. Alright, a nice, relaxed approach here. I do not need to panic when we get to the ground. Even if it looks like we're falling out of the sky, we're not. That's what always throws me off. It just feels like, oh crap, we're about to slam into it. It's alright, we're just pretending we're landing on an aircraft carrier. It's all good. Nice, Adam, very nice. And Ivan, that is correct. Officially licensed with the manufacturer, which is awesome. Oh, this has only been an hour and a half? Oh crap, we'll fly it around a little bit more then. I thought we were already further in. Maybe we'll do a Grand Canyon run in this. See how it handles it. This is probably my most, like, calm approach to a runway, which I'm happy about. That's what happens when you fly in a familiar place. This is where I always do my training, getting used to a plane. Love having the long runways. Alright, looks like we're gonna fall, but we're fine. Idle it out. Pull up. Ah, we still bounce. It's still better than our other ones. I mean, I know we bounced it, but still, I'm happy with that. And now my audio glitched out again. So, I just want to test something. I'm gonna have multiplayer off just for this because I want to see if it happens regardless. But it doesn't. Nobody was close to us. So I don't know why I did that again. So it'll just be off for now because I want to see. And then I'll turn multiplayer back on because I just want to see if it happens regardless. Because that time I don't know why it happened. Unless it's still audio from another plane freaking it out. Regardless, it still needs to... I don't know what needs to be fixed, but something needs to be fixed with that. Because obviously if you want to fly with anybody else and you're dealing with that, that's not going to be a very enjoyable experience. So I just want to do a little short flight with this and see if we get that same issue or not. Azurpoly also needs to make it to where the setting saves with the afterburner, because I realize it doesn't do that, even though it is still selected to on, which I'll show. So just things like that I'd like to see, because I don't know if it's still... we'll see. Let's first see if we run into it. But yeah, I always have to hit this again after restarting it in order to go afterburner. Which obviously we shouldn't need to be doing that. But let's see if we get that audio glitch still all alone. Because then we know it is the plane, but if we don't get it, it doesn't like something with multiplayer. Or specifically with a Eurofighter. Because that seemed to be the main case of that happening with the staticky audio. What do I want to say? Oh, honestly, at this point, I think I'm good on planes. I need airports and sceneries and stuff next. Is what I'd like to see. Because at this point, I have enough planes to fly around in. That'll keep me busy for a while. All happy you still made it, Adam? Right now I have multiplayer off, so let's keep that in mind. Because definitely need to test that out. The light is a bit weird in the daytime. Shows up as like a black dot. You've probably noticed that throughout the stream too. So, very minor things. Everything else, been having a blast with it. And I'm going to assume we're not going to run into any audio issues at this current moment either. Alright, so 150 still feels too fast. I'm going to bring it back a little bit more. 140. We'll float it, that's okay. Oh, I still bounce it in. Gotta go slower. Oh, is that like a... What is this? That's a cool... Oh, look at that. See, no wonder I picked it. Nice. Anyways, sorry, I just saw that. I was like, oh, what's going on over here? Wanted to check it out real quick. This is the only one that released today. On the PlayStation side, at least. But yeah, we'll just end up going a bit slower here. Because obviously we get a lot of ground effect with a lot of extra aircraft on the bottom of it.
Landing gear.
Yep, exactly, Chungus. I mean, this is an in-depth
Landing gear.
fighter jet. So I mean, if you're into that type of stuff, you'll love it. But again, even if you don't know anything like I do, you can still have an awesome time with it. Tonic, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I don't have any experience with that freeware one, but I'm very happy with my purchase with this. This will probably be the first fighter jet that I actually dive into it and try to learn about it. As opposed to just kind of flying it around and then putting it back in the hangar. Since we now have that opportunity. Uh-oh. Release stick. Whoa, what was that all about? Uh-oh. Yeah, that's way too slow. That's way too slow. I'm gonna sit around 125, 130. Does it go into does it go into a weird mode at that point? Is that why it says release stick? So, I mean, that's all the stuff to learn about. Nice, Chungus. Low-key, I already answered that. This is the only thing that released on the PlayStation Marketplace. I mean, that's the way Azurpoly was wording it, too. They said it was releasing this week on PC and Xbox, and then PlayStation was going to be later, and then all of a sudden, here it is. I'm not complaining, though. I'm alright with that. But yeah, no audio. So it's just something, I still think it's Eurofighter related, regardless if it's close, as long as it's running its audio pack. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn multiplayer back off, disable the Eurofighter, and see if it happens again. Because if it happens again, then it might just be something with multiplayer players being around, kind of glitching things out. But my guess is Eurofighter related, so we'll test it and see. Because I'd like to have a definitive answer as to why it does that. Alright, so let's hang around 130 knots. I do believe that's the case, Adam. I think we're finally at a point where it's almost going to be a daily occurrence of new things. At least I hope so. I hope this isn't just like a big wave and then everything flattens out, but I don't think that's going to be the case. If it tells me release stick again, I'm just going to let it do whatever it's doing. Because it obviously knows what it wants to do more than I do. See if it pops up again. Didn't pop up that time. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get it down one of these times, but I don't think it's gonna be today. Oh crap, I suck at fighter jet landings. But we'll get there. So yeah, let's do that. I want to see if the Eurofighter's audio is glitching it out. So let's find out. That way, if anybody spawns in with it, we can still see. Or if it's just multiplayer in general where it freaks it out. So. Oh, Typhoon, where are you? Let me disable you for a couple seconds here. And then we shall see. And somebody was wanting to see a city, so we'll go to New York and just see how it handles it there. We'll see, we'll see. Get multiplayer back on. There we go. Spawn into JFK, see how that does, performance-wise and everything. Because so far, performance has been very nice. Let's spawn over here. GA large. Low-key, you're not listening to anything, so I've already answered you twice. If you didn't listen to those 2 times, I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, I've been doing a lot of answering the same people over and over again, and they're not listening to anything, so... 2 strikes and you're out. Alright, let this all load on in here. Still doing some JFK loading. And we'll see. Because it's still loading in. I can hear the PlayStation going on like a cycle here. What is it not liking about JFK here? Crusty joystick. Oh my goodness gracious. What a name. I hear the PlayStation's endlessly loading something. So we'll just continue our stuff here and see if it figures it out. If not, then whatever. Nice. Sounds cool from the inside here. Let me get rid of the stairs. Or the ladder, sorry. Nice audio from canopy open to closed. And I don't think we need our GPU connected anymore. FCS safety. Weapon. General safety switch on safe position. Set gen safety switch to hot position. Yeah. I'm sure it's fine. I don't think it still has enjoyed coming to New York for some reason. Get my lovely invisible pushback going. This aircraft, yes, it comes with, what, about 10 or so liveries? From Egypt and India, France, of course, and a few others. I'm interested to see if the sim ever catches up here, because it doesn't like New York for some reason right now. Oh, how could I forget about showing this again? I love doing this. Hang on. Got the little display out front. Pretty cool little detail, I like that. But anyways, come on, Sim, figure your life out here. I don't know why you're... I'm just gonna take off here. I don't know what's going on at this airport, but it's not happy about something.
No go. No go.
Yeah, it's
No
fine.
go. No go. No go.
It's fine. Leave me alone. I'm gonna go anyways. I don't know if I take the air card out too early, but now I know I hit the tablet started and it still didn't bring up the HUD right. I don't think this is ever gonna catch up. I don't know what it's doing today, but New York is not doing anything that it's just loading something in the background the whole time. So I don't think this is ever going to really catch up at all unless we get away from JFK. Maybe there's something wrong there. Because, yeah, that is horrendous. I don't know what it's trying to do, but let me reload and see if that helps. Because I'm not flying through that. I think my sim has just exploded at this point. We'll see, though. Okay, so let's do it this way. Is it because it doesn't like this plane? Is that why it's doing it? Or is it going to happen in a 172 as well? Let me see. Because if it's happening with everything, then yeah, the sim definitely needs a restart. Because the thing is having an aneurysm. Show us the cockpit. We've been in the cockpit most of the stream. What? Okay, so I don't think the plane likes really photogrammic areas, which is a tad bit worrying. Let me go to LA really quick. I'm gonna go back. I mean, it doesn't really matter where we are because I'm just testing things out. I just want to see how it's looking at performance-wise, because I'm hoping it's not a downgrade in performance because of the photogrammic imagery, because then some more optimization needs to be done for sure. So we'll see. Because we know it's not the sim just freaking out completely, or else it would have been happening with the 172 as well. Obviously we'll have low frames here as it loads in initially, we know that. Wow, so I don't think it likes busy areas. That's not good. That is not good at all. I might take back my I like it review. Because that's not, if something needs to change regarding that, because I mean we're not even close to it and it's already just not wanting to load something in, like at all. It is such a downgrade in performance. We'll just fly through here and see if it improves or not. Which it doesn't look like it will. That is definitely a downer right there. Because, I mean, if you can't fly it anywhere... Because I noticed it in Colorado Springs already. And that's not a big city. And it was already... Like, it doesn't seem to like the photogrammic areas, which is a huge red flag for me. Because obviously that's where I fly the most, and if that's your experience, no matter the altitude, just because you're in the area of it, I guess the A10's broke. Very good, of course. What else is new? Why not break everything else? Let me restart it. Hopefully it pops in. There it is. Hi, A10. And immediately in a regular... Yeah, something is not okay with the Rafale. It's like it's a memory leak or something when it goes over this, because this is the experience you should have. And that is absolutely not the experience we're getting with that. So that annoys me. I hope it's just like a livery. I don't know why that would matter, but please don't be doing that. That'll make me sad. Let me spawn away from it. We'll fly into it and see if we get that same experience. Because I bet over here it'll be nice because there's nothing around, but, well, we'll see. If anything, I'll restart the sim just to see if it continues to happen. But let's first find out. Because now it doesn't seem to be very... Oh no, there we go. We're fine now. So we'll see what happens once we get closer to LA if we start seeing that same drop in performance quite significantly. If it is the case, I will be very sad. Oh, shoot. Well, hang on. Let me slam into the water really quick. Oops. Just give it a quick car wash. I was just trying to get the afterburners back on, because you always have to toggle that on and off, which is kind of annoying. Hope that gets fixed. Just want to see, because obviously, because at first I was like, oh, maybe it's just, in general, it'll be a mess now, but we're back to the regular thing that we've been seeing as we flew over, you know, generic buildings, but it seems like anytime you're in a photogrammic area, this thing just doesn't like it at all, which makes me not very happy. I can tell you that much. Because where do I fly the most? I fly the most in photogrammic areas, so... I'm already starting to notice it's starting to... Why am I talking in... What is that? Why am I seeing my name? Okay, mute that. I don't know why that's on, but okay. I'm already starting to see that chug come back again. Oh no. And we're not even close. We're still a good, what, 20 nautical miles away, and we're already starting to see the effects of it? That makes me sad. And what I'm going to do from now on, too, is when I finish these streams up, I'm going to write, like, a little thing of what I think of it in the comments, because I know not everybody wants to watch all 2 hours of this, so I'll kind of have a quick recap of what I like or don't like. And I definitely don't like this. This is no bueno to me. And it's getting worse as we get closer to LA. I'm going to try it in the Eurofighter too, just to see, but we already know the A-10 was perfectly fine with that. And that was spawning right into it. It immediately got to the frame rate it needs. And this does the opposite. I mean, the frame rate is like tanking by like half of its frames. That is such a shame. I'm glad we ended up continuing this and going to photogrammic stuff, because obviously everything we flew before wasn't that. I'm sad. I'm very, very sad with its performance over these types of areas, and it seems no matter the size of it, if it's... I mean, look at this. That is so bad. That is horrendous. I mean, I'm not going to spend $45 on a plane and I can't fly over certain areas due to that, so that definitely needs to be fixed as soon as possible. So let me get the Eurofighter. I just want to see how it handles it, because that's not normal. That is absolutely the plane on that. No good at all. So now my suggestion is I would wait on the PlayStation side. I don't know how it is on Xbox and PC regarding over photogrammic areas, but there's something definitely wrong with this version over that. I mean, that's horrendous. I'm so sad now. Like, I was having a blast with it up until now. Oh my goodness. Craziness. So what we'll do is, I just want to see how the Eurofighter does. I'm going to restart the sim and see if that happens again. But I feel like it's going to, unfortunately. Because you're going to, I mean, look, we're already up to the correct frame rate. Everything's good to go. We're going to just blast through here and see if it holds up like it's supposed to with the Eurofighter. And then we'll do a restart of the sim, hop back into the Dassault and see if that happens again. Which, again, I'm pretty sure it's going to, unfortunately. Something is not right with it when flying over photogrammic terrain. Past the multiplayer there, which of course is going to start dropping some frames there a little bit. Oh, I'm seeing it with the Eurofighter too. I mean, obviously we're going fast. That'll happen. But we weren't having that with the A10. Let's see if it is speed-wise or not. Because like I was saying, when we were over Colorado Springs, which is a much smaller area of photogrammic imagery, it was already doing it there too. I noticed it. I was just hoping it was going to be something that was a one-off issue. Yeah, this isn't doing very good over... What is happening here? Alright, before we quit, I want to just try one more thing. Let me go full speed in an A10, because everything else was seeming fine, so... Let's do the F-18. And then we'll restart. I mean, hey, if it ends up being just a sim issue that a restart fixes it, I'll be happy. For sure. Because right now... I'm on a bit of a roller coaster ride with my feelings on that. Let everything load on in. Should be good to go now. Doing really good. Some little hiccups there as it loads in other stuff. Going faster than the speed of sound. Still doing good. So it's definitely not sim-wide, because then that would be the sim's fault, because everything would be a mess. Good draw distance, everything else. So, yeah, I'm going to chalk it up to the planes. But we'll check it out. We'll see. Hopefully it can prove me wrong and be fine now, but... Man. Please be fine this time. Because if it isn't, then yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, if you plan on flying around photogrammic areas, I wouldn't bother buying it right now. That's all I know. Because nothing about that frame rate going over photogrammetry is the least bit enjoyable. Yeah, I mean, Azurpoly does update stuff, for sure. And that definitely needs it if it continues. Because everything else can be really cool, but if the performance and optimization across, you know, specific areas... I mean, not specific. There's a lot of photogrammic imagery to fly over. All that cool stuff doesn't matter if that's the experience you get over a lot of different places in the world. Alright, let's see. And then, yeah, we'll try it without multiplayer on as well, just to see, but that shouldn't make a difference. Because we did the other test with the A10, F18 and stuff with multiplayer on as well, and it was perfectly smooth, as it should be. You can already see the frame rate. Yeah, that is a huge bummer. Very huge bummer to me. This has killed my excitement immediately. Let me do it with multiplayer off. Which is another big pet peeve of mine. You should never have to turn stuff off in order for a plane to work properly. Still getting that really horrendous frame rate. Awful. Let me just try some other photogrammic areas. Like Paris. Maybe it'll do better in its home country. I think this type of experience is really gonna kill, like, my interest in buying something for a little bit. I think I'm gonna really go into the videos and just go from that. Because, wow. Not what I was expecting from that. So, I mean, yeah, if you plan on flying around anywhere that isn't photogrammic, then sure, you'll be fine, but... It's just, something's wrong. That's all I can say. I mean, there's just something absolutely wrong with the aircraft. Over photogrammic imagery. Crazy. That's not what I meant to click on. Can you... Oh my goodness. Click on the ground, please. Thank you. God. Has nothing to do with the sim. Plus, we've already restarted the sim. It is the plane, I can assure you. Obviously, this will have some frames as it loads in. That's not what I'm talking about. Just the overall frame rate drops when it's flying over this. You go into something else, same high speeds, the sim's working normally. So disappointing. It really, like, that just killed my entire excitement about it, because there's cool features with it. But to have something like that happen? No. And because of that, I can't recommend it. Like, no. That needs to get fixed before I'd say, yeah, spend the money on it. Because again, it all goes back to spending that amount of money, you're expecting a pretty flawless experience. I could let the whole thing, you know, okay, you need to hit the button every time for Afterburner. Like, I could let that slide. It's like, whatever, that'll get fixed. But to have that level of performance degradation flying over specific, like, no, not even specific, anything that's photogrammic, there's something fundamentally wrong with that aircraft and how it interacts with it, and needs to be fixed as soon as it possibly can. So, man. Try Barcelona or Madrid. That work. Nothing. Madrid's photogrammic, right? Yes. See if it's any different there. But again, I was already seeing it in my hometown, which isn't big. Still getting that low frame rate again. Like, that's... I mean, I can try the re-enabling thing, see if that helps, but if that doesn't, then yeah. Man. I know what I'm doing for future flight tests, though, is I'm going to go over the big cities and just immediately see how it handles it. That'll definitely be added to my testing rotation. What I'm currently experiencing, I would be doing the same, Jadu. Because it needs work. And back to what it should normally be doing. Got the right frame rate going on. It's just... Well... Oh, goodness gracious. I'm so disappointed. I was having such a fun time, and then once we discovered how it completely implodes on itself over photogrammic imagery, it just throws all the cool aspects out. Because, like, I'm not spending all this money on one plane to have that experience in the places I like to fly around in. So I'm hoping they'll be able to get that situated rather quickly. And until then, I wouldn't recommend it. It's a cool plane, but if I'm spending $45 on it, I'm expecting it to be that level of performance across the entire world, as opposed to, oh, I can only fly this out in generic areas, and no. So, again, that's just my opinion, and my only experience is on the PlayStation side. I don't know how it is doing on the Xbox, if it's having that same thing over photogrammic areas. or if PC is also seeing that in photogrammic areas as well. We'll see. But yeah, right now I would wait for an update for sure. So there we go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Talk to you guys next time. See ya.